Okay, so hey guys, I wanted to do a get ready with me today. I am getting ready to go to a concert and I'm going to see Kelly Clarkson and I'm so friggin' excited. I've never seen her live in the 10 years that she's been an artist, so I am super pumped. She's always been my favorite artist next to Gaga, like my favorite female artist next to Gaga, so I am super pumped. And I'm also seeing her in the first place that I saw Gaga as well. I'm seeing her at Radio City, and that's the first place that I saw Gaga too. So we're going to be priming. Of course, I already threw it over here with the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. I love this stuff. I'm going to go pick up the full size after this weekend. I just really needed money for the concert, so I didn't buy too much makeup lately, but I am going to be using something new that I just got today. And I'm going to show it to you in a second. But I love this primer. It's really great to really make your foundation last all day. So I really love it. Just really trying to get it all over my face. Okay, so now we're going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way Absolute Perfection Foundation. I just got this yesterday. I just returned the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick that I hauled for you guys a couple of days ago because I tried to make it work and I literally only put it on like twice, and I mean I didn't even really use it. I didn't even wear it out. Just I knew from trying to like just make it work, it just didn't. Like when I just tried it on, it was not working for me. So I'm going to pat it all over my face, and I just exchanged it for this instead. Because I bought the shade Party Pink, and it was just mad streaky, so I had to return it. So, and I am in the shade Vanilla in this, and I find that it's the perfect shade for me. So we're just going to dab it all over the face. Because when I tried the sample of this shade was perfect for my skin. So it's just one shade up from Ivory. I just really don't like being the lightest shade sometimes, just because if I go a shade up, it gives me more coverage. But also this shade is like perfect for me anyway. It's like basically my skin tone. So after we pat that all over the face and look like a crazy person, we're going to blend it in with a beauty blender, which I have been using this beauty blender like nothing else. I love the beauty blender. It's just friggin' amazeballs. Now this foundation is yellow, but I find that it's just such a perfect match for my skin. And it doesn't look yellow once you like blend it in. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm just so friggin' excited. And I had time to film before I go, so why not just film and get ready with me? Because I like doing these, and I don't care if nobody watches half of my videos, because I like doing them. Same on the other side. It's just such a lightweight foundation too. What's crazy is that I knew that this was going to be the next foundation that I wanted to buy, because I wanted to get the YSL Touche Éclat because I've heard that's like a really great foundation too. And I've said before that I only really want to spend money on high-end foundations, but I've heard so many incredible things about this foundation, and since I love Too Faced, and this one's a pretty reasonable price, it's $40, so I find that's a really good price. Honestly, Too Faced is very, very like reasonably priced for me. I think that their prices are great. So just, you see that? Do you see how pretty it is? I love it. It's so natural looking. It's like just as natural as the Giorgio Armani, but it's a little bit flatter, but at the same time gives you such a natural finish, and I love it. And it has like a good smell too, like it doesn't have a funky smell or anything. I just knew this foundation was going to be great because it's Too Faced. I don't expect anything less from them. They're always amazing. See how flawless it makes my skin? And it doesn't cling to anything either, which I love. It doesn't cling to like anything on my nose. Oh, it's such a good foundation. Okay, now after we finally finish blending the forehead, then we can finally move on to something else. And just letting you know, I have not stopped using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. Honestly, it's amazing and you need to go buy it. So that's what I'm going to be using today. Okay, so I think everything is pretty and blended out, and I love it. I love this foundation. So, what was I gonna do? I don't remember. So we're going to conceal and highlight today with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Light Warm. I always take it in the same places because I usually tend to get breakouts the most on my forehead and on my chin. I did just have, it was that time of the month recently, so I do break out on my forehead when that happens, but my breakouts cleared up pretty quickly, so I was really surprised. So we're just going to take the opposite end of the Beauty Blender and just blend that in. Honestly, you really don't need that much concealer with this foundation because it covers so well. Sorry, I have an itch. Wasn't very attractive, was it? I felt that when I used this concealer, when I first got the foundation, it like kind of clung to the patches here, but that happens in general anyway, and I feel like you don't really need that much foundation when you use this, concealer, because like this foundation is just like so great. Just blending everything in to give a flawless coverage. Okay, so I think we're pretty much good right now. So now we're going to highlight with the MAC Prep and Prime in Radiant Rose. I've also been using this every single day. I love it. It's like really natural for like going to the gym too, because then you don't look like a shining beacon at the gym. And then I just use this MAC like wavy brush to blend it in. This is the MAC 188 brush. It's an older brush, but it works perfectly for this. She literally used this same kind of brush when she was using it on me in MAC. Like one of the girls, I tried it and she like highlighted my face with it and I was like, yep, I want it. But I already had a brush that basically works with that, so she used like the same kind of brush, like I said, like 10 million times. And today I'm basically going to be showing you my go-to look whenever I wear black. Because when I wear black, I like to wear silver eyeshadows with it. Because, you know, who's going to wear black shadows? Unless you're, like, super goth. But, no offense, I think people are awesome that are goth. I wish I could do that stuff. Like, I wish I could wear... Sometimes I wish I could wear black lipstick or, like, a blue lipstick. Because I'm just that type of person. But, you know, my mom would be like, what the hell are you wearing? So... Sorry, I'm trying to get my powder out. So, yeah, so now we're going to be setting everything with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I've been loving this. This is like the third time I'm using it already. I just use it every day now. I can't get enough of it. I got so much powder everywhere. Holy crap. I kind of got it on my pants, so I'm not really feeling that, but whatever. Just trying to tap off the excess. Doesn't want to go anywhere. Okay. But we're just going to work it onto the face first and then onto the nose so there's not too much there because I get super dry. But this is a really nice powder. It really does not dry out your skin at all, so I love it. Okay, now we're just going to close this puppy. The powder is getting friggin' everywhere. Holy crap. That usually don't have that problem. I don't know why I like spazzed out with the powder today. Just give me 1 second and then we're going to do the eyes. Okay, so now I'm going to be priming my eyes with the NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base. I haven't used anything else, but that's because this is the only eyeshadow base I have right now. But I'm not going to buy eyeshadow bases until I absolutely need them, so this is perfect. And I just blend that in with my finger. Because I had the Urban Decay Primer Potion for like 6 months, and now I really knew that I wanted to try this one next. So this is the one that I got, and I love it. I'm having massive problems already. It's always the stuff that doesn't go wrong when you're actually getting ready to when like you're filming. It's when everything else goes wrong that you don't want it to. Okay, and now we're just going to set that with more of that Laura Mercier translucent powder. I love this primer though. It is amazing. It makes your eyeshadow look so good. Still got powder everywhere. Okay, so for this look, I use 3 different Urban Decay eyeshadow palettes. I know that's crazy, but they're all the silvers that I use like every time I do my eyes now for when I wear black clothes. So first we're going to take the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm going to be using the color that I have used for like everything. This is the one I've used the most, and that is the color Revolt right here. And we're just going to take the eyeshadow brush that comes in the palette, because honestly I friggin' love the brushes that come in these Urban Decay eyeshadow palettes. They're so good. And we're just going to put that all over the lid. And then to really get the pigment out, I usually just go over it with my finger so it's like really glittery. But this is one of my looks I've been doing for a while now. I really wanted to do a get ready with me or like a tutorial yesterday on the like Little Mermaid look I did yesterday, but my mom was home. She'd be like, "What are you doing talking to yourself in the bathroom?" "I'm just making a video, Mom." Okay, since I really want the pigment to show, and for some reason the color's like totally different on both eyes, I just really want to go over it with my fingers. Because honestly, nothing shows the pigment out more, just better, unless you use your fingers. Like, your fingers are amazing to really get pigment out of a shadow. Really pack it on. Okay, don't mind, my dad's taking a shower. Yeah, so it should look something like that. So you see, I love this shadow. It's like, I love it. Still haven't purchased the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows. I love this shadow, and I was going to get a ColourPop shadow, like an ultra metallic shadow called Liberty, but I forgot about it. But honestly, I still love this shadow. It's like my favorite solar shadow ever. But I know when I actually get that ColourPop shadow, it's like super metallic. So I do want to get it at some point. But you know, why not utilize the stuff that I have? Almost dropped it. So now we're going to be going into the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette. Honestly, this is like the only time I use these palettes. It's so bad because I have so many friggin' palettes and I feel like I never have a chance to use anything. But we're going to go in with 2 colors from this. And I actually love the crease brush in here too. Yeah, I think we're going to use the crease brush in here because they have such great brushes that come with these Naked palettes. We're going to be using the Naked palette, we're going to be using that crease side, and we're going to be dipping into this color called Pistol right here. Holy crap, some of these are coming out. It's not good. One of my shadows is like popping out. Shit. Okay, so we're going to dip into Pistol. It's like a really pretty, like, greenish silver, but I love it on the crease. So we're just going to work it on the crease. But yeah, I only end up using like these 2 shadows from here because like I'm so obsessed with my Makeup Geek shadows that I never end up not using them in the course of like 1 week when I go to work or whatever. But I am planning to use the Naked palette at some point. But I really gotta use my other palettes. I'm just so bad about not using Makeup Geek or ColourPop because I just love them. I just wanted to do something glittery today, but since I have like a go-to look for this, it wasn't too hard for me to figure out what makeup I was gonna wear. But I love wearing this look, so why not? I just wanted a really dramatic crease, so I just went crazy. And then we're gonna do the same on the other eye. I feel like it's so dark when I do these, like, I feel like you guys can never see what I'm doing. That was the wrong button. I just feel like it gets brighter when I actually, like, clean the camera off. I guess that's better. Okay. Sorry, sometimes I can't see what the fuck I'm doing. I just want to finish this up off screen because I can't see. Okay, I got that shadow down. Sorry, that took me like 10 million years. So now we're going to be going into this color called Verve right here and just put it around the brow bone. I know I sound like I'm doing a tutorial again, but trust me, I'm not. I love this color too. It's so soft and pretty. Again, don't mind my jacked up brows. I don't know what's going on with this crease. It's kind of annoying me. Alright. Okay, well, I guess that's better. So now we're going to be going in with the Naked 1 palette because I use one shadow out of there, but it's so beautiful that I love using it. I might even use it on the lower lash line today. So we're going to be taking this color called Gunmetal. I love it. Actually, maybe I'll use Creep on the lash line. That'd be really pretty. Because I do want some liner under my eyes today. So we're going to take Gunmetal, and literally you only need like a little bit of this. It's super pigmented and it's so pretty. Do you see that? It like went on right away. I love it. And I'm using the same brush from they put like the same brushes in the Naked palettes. I'm using the Naked palette, one palette brush. It's so pretty. It's like this silver blue color. Love it. Like a grayish blue. Damn, I did not realize how much I just put on. We'll just blend it out. I can never see shit when I do this stuff. I hate it. I always feel like I need a shit ton, and then it's like, oh, no, you actually put on a shit ton. But I want it to be super dramatic today anyway, so why not just pack it on? Why not? And that, I'm just gonna go blend it. Okay, so I went ahead and blended the outer corners, and then I just lined my eyes with the Kat Von D in Trooper, Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, because you guys know it takes me 10 gajillion years to do liner. So now we're just going to conceal and highlight under the eyes with the Naked Skin concealer and the MAC Prep and Prime and Radiant Rose. Honestly, concealer is like a miracle worker, man, because it cleans up all the fallout, and like it just is amazing. And I love concealing. It just like makes everything so much easier. I just go like in between the concealer and just throw it on. You don't need too much of it, but let's just go crazy today, I guess. And then we're just gonna blend that with a beauty blender. And it cleans up the outer corners so well. Like right there. It's the best. That's why I don't even have to use makeup remover there anymore, because I can just clean it up with concealer. Okay, I just need a little bit more on this side because this one looks like it has a little bit too much eyeshadow here. I don't know, it looks okay to me. We'll see. Okay, well it looks fine off camera, so we're just going to leave it at that. So now we're just going to set it with the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, like I always do, with a regular eyeshadow brush that I just use for powder. So, because it's so big and nice for that. I don't want no creasing today. Hopefully I'm not sweating balls today too. But it's not too hot today, so. And I'm sure there's plenty of AC in Radio City. Actually, I kind of am going to be lazy and I don't really care about the lower lash line. I don't want to make this get ready with me like 10 gajillion years long, so we're just going to leave it alone. So, I'm going to be doing mascara now. I'm going to be taking the Giorgio Armani and the MAC Giga Black Lash for the top and bottom, like I always do. Make sure you wipe off all the excess. I just want them to be super dramatic today. Alright, I guess they look good. And then we're going to be doing the MAC Giga Black Lash on the bottom. Oh shit. Don't freak out, Caitlin, it's okay. I really didn't fuck it up. I just can't believe I got mascara in my eye on the bottom when I did the top, but whatever. Shit happens. What is my life? I always take off like half of it, but I'm just going to fix it off camera. Okay, so now we're just going to be finishing up the eyes, and we're just going to go back into Volt and put that on the inner corners. You know, I'm getting tired of getting shadow everywhere. I'm just using the other end of that brush in the palette because this is a really good inner corner brush. Even though I laid out like 10 million individual brushes that I obviously didn't need. These are pretty, I love it. I got like the pink shadow from here under my nail, and I don't know how I did that as I was opening it. Okay, I really want the inner corner to be like intense. So we're just gonna pack it on. Oh, by the way, I never wear my hair up, but I just wear it up when I'm doing my makeup because it's a lot easier to do your makeup when you have your hair out of your face. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to be contouring with the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit. I really wanted cool tones today because I did a cool toned eye, so I want a cool tone contour. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques brush, the angled like bronzing brush, and we're just going to dip into that medium cocoa shade and contour with it. My contour's on fleek today. I like that. It's like so much darker on this side, so we're going to dip in some more. For some reason, sometimes like it barely shows up on the other cheek. I don't get it. Like it looks perfect on this side, but this side does not want to contour today. Do you see that? Like it's not really showing up. I don't understand my life. Let's just get it up all in there and tap it off. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But now it's like, oh, now it's like too dark. Why? Why does it have to be like this? Shit. I'm gonna blend it out with the other brush. Hopefully it'll help. I don't want to look like a bruised fruit. Fuck. The struggles of contouring. I don't understand. It looks like so perfect on the other side, and the side looks like a freaking hot mess. Whatever. Fuck my life. Now we're just gonna do the top. I'm gonna try and fix it off camera because it looks fucking ridiculous. Just dipping into that same medium contour shade. Just, it never blends out on my cheeks. It always blends out on my forehead, but if I want something to blend out somewhere else, it just does not blend out for me. My skin is just like, hello, you're gonna have that on your face forever now. But we're gonna bake it, so I think it's gonna look better once I bake the contour. And then just contour the chin. I think I spent 3 minutes just trying to blend that shit. I'm so bad at makeup. I don't know why I do this shit. I still suck at it. So, okay, so now I'm going to be taking the light cocoa contour shade just to bake the contour and clean up that crazy line. We're going to take a shit ton and just... Yes. 410 frame. Yes. Okay, just a little bit more. I think that saved me. Because we're going to put blush over it too, so. I just don't understand why this side was so perfect and that side just sucks. But you can take a translucent powder. I just take the lightest shade and work it in because it's such a perfect, it's just like these tones are just like so perfect for my skin that I find that I just can use the shades that are right in the palettes, and I really love using them. Okay, so I think I cleaned it up to look okay. I still think this side looks perfect and this side looks like fucking shit, but I'm gonna have to fix it. It's driving me crazy. We're just gonna go a little bit more over with that light cocoa, with the light cocoa shade. I don't understand why I do this stuff, honestly. Sorry, I'm like kind of freaking out, but like it just annoys me that I'm like still suck at makeup. You know what? Let's just go over it again. Let's just completely blur that out, and we're just gonna try and go over it again. I just think that's what we should do. So we're just gonna take a little bit. Yeah, I think that looks better, right? Yeah, I think that looks better. Okay, so now we're going to be highlighting with the MAC Soft and Gentle. I just really wanted to use it today. It's still one of my favorite highlighters to use. It's so freaking dark out. I just feel like there's no light in here. So we're going to be using that. If I can get it open, and just take a cosmetics highlighter brush and put some highlight on the cheeks. I feel like nothing is showing up today. I can never see anything. Okay. Sorry, I'm just not very confident right now. I feel like I did it really shitty today. But whatever. Already doing it. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking Kat Von D's Bellissima blush. I just love this blush. It goes with like everything. And I didn't really want to use video again because I used it yesterday for like a red lip. So I really wanted to use this because we are going to be using a red lip today. And we're just going to take an Eco Tools tapered blush brush. And this is just such a pretty blush. I love it. And it really doesn't look too harsh. I love it. And it cleaned up the contour, honestly, so it looks better. Okay. So now we're going to be going over everything with the Hourglass Luminous Light Powder, like always, with a powder brush. I feel like my skin looks dark and bronzy today. Might have to make it darker on the bottom, like all up in here. I might have to throw on a shit ton of bronzer. Then we're going to do the brows first. We're going to fill them in with the Chanel brow pencil. I did pluck a couple of hairs, so now they don't look as ratchet as before. It doesn't really take me that long to fill them in. Because I have pretty thick brows, so I think that looks pretty good. This one is like half like, there's like no hair and then there's like a little bit of hair here. It's so weird. Yeah, I think that looks good. I like the Chanel brow pencil because it looks so natural. And then we're just going to set those with the Anastasia Brow Gel. I've been loving this stuff. Her brow products are so good. Too bad the rest of her stuff isn't as good. I mean, I like the lip glosses. I'm just not like in love with them. They're not my favorites. And then we're going to be priming the lips. So now we're going to finish it off the look and we're going to prime the lips with the NYX lip primer. Just been like kind of drying out my lips recently. I'm not feeling it. And then we're going to be going in with a red lipstick because I am wearing a Disney villain shirt today. So Disney villains, like women, are always wearing red lipstick. So I'm going in with the NYX Hot Red Lip Liner first. With red, you always need to wear a lip liner. You really can't get away with not wearing one. Oh my god. Okay, and now we're going to be going in with ColourPop's Ultra Matte Lip in Creeper. I love this color so much and it lasts so long. And I love the color. Excuse me. Oh my god, my computer is like sliding. Isn't it so pretty? And this one's like probably like the least drying out of the ones that I have. Oh, I love it. And I like this red because it's vibrant, but it's still like a true red. It's so pretty. Alright, I'm going to fix it up off camera because I don't want to be here for 10 million years filling in my lips for you guys. Well, I did the top pretty well. Did a pretty good job. Alright, I think I'm pretty much good. So yeah, that's it. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, CUW819, and my Twitter's PokerFace819. And now I'm just going to finish it off with the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray, my fave. It just makes your makeup look amazing.
I'll be back in like 40 minutes or so.
Okay. And that is it. So bye guys. Bye.